Hey everybody, this is Galen. Welcome to Galen's World BG YouTube channel. Today is Friday morning, October 18th, 2024. And currently it's 48 degrees here in Bowling Green. Gonna get up to a high of 73 this afternoon. And it's gonna be sunny all day long, and that's what we love here in Bowling Green, Southcentral Kentucky. And welcome to the episode number 13. Mr. Jude in the backyard. We're not on the greenway today again, but we are in my backyard. And say hello to Mr. Jude. Mr. Jude! Let's see what Mr. Jude is up to today. There he is. What's happened, fella? You doing okay? You doing okay? I think he's doing okay. Yeah, but anyway, hey, it's a beautiful day, beautiful morning here in Bowling Green, Southcentral Kentucky. Nice, cool weather. As you can see, we still got a lot of greenery though. The leaves are starting to change a little bit. Not a whole lot. Got a little variation going on. But yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely to the fall weather where the leaves are going to start changing and falling off the trees, and we're looking forward to that. But I hope you're doing well wherever you're at in the world today. Hope that everything's going good for you. Hope you got peace and grace in your life and gratitude. That's what matters at this point for a lot of us, I think, in the world today. If you can get to that point where you have peace and grace and gratitude, that makes a lot of difference. I know it is for my life, being retired and working hard all those years, and now being a caregiver for my wife, and she's got Parkinson's. It's one day at a time, taking it easy, just doing what I can each day, take care of her and Mr. Jude. But I wanted to tell you a story today. It's very interesting. It happened to me probably 1989, 88. I was still selling life insurance when I first came to town. And the mayor of Bowling Green came by yesterday on my front porch and campaigning. I wasn't here, but he left a flyer with a couple of dog treats for Mr. Jude, and I thanked him for that on instant messaging Facebook. Told him I was sorry I missed him. Mayor Todd Alcott. But yeah, I'm sorry I missed him. But he did text me about instant message me back, or text me back, stating that he was campaigning for 7 hours and out there and busy, but he would try to meet with me at another time, because I've never met him in person. But anyway, him campaigning, going door to door, reminded me of when I used to sell life insurance. I'd try to do door to door sales, and it's very difficult even back in the 80s. I don't think I ever made a sale doing that. And personally, I don't like solicitors come to my house, so I've got a no soliciting sign on my front door, plus beware of dog for Mr. Jude. He don't like strangers either. He doesn't like strangers. So, but I was going door to door on Indianola Street here in Bowling Green. It's over off Broadway near the bypass. And I knocked on a lot of doors, and of course you got rejected all the time. But one lady was real nice. She invited me in, and I accepted to go in. Older lady, and she had pictures of Jesus on the wall. And we sat down. She offered me a cup of coffee, and I told her what I was doing, why I was knocking on doors and going around the neighborhood, obviously to try to sell life insurance. I think she had her life insurance policy. She was good on that. Or maybe she had the insurance with the company I was with already and had a different agent. But she proceeded to tell me a story about her having heart problems and end up having to have open heart surgery in Louisville, Kentucky, and that she died on the operating table and had an out-of-body experience, which at the time I don't think I'd ever heard of. Maybe I had, I think I'd heard about it. And but it was an interesting story she told me, very elaborate. I'll just give you the basics of it. Basically, she said, you know, she had an out-of-body experience on the operating table. She died. She said her spirit was hovering in the operating room in the corner, and she could see her body and the surgeons and the nurses working on her. And then she said she went to this other place with lights and zooming and like a tunnel, and then she wound up like a big crystal cathedral, and she said these little people in robes came and got her, and they were super nice and friendly and very loving. She said she felt very warm and affection from them, and they were caregiving. They took her to this, like a manger, and this person laying in the manger had long beard, white robe, flowing robe, and white long beard. First it was a baby, then he turned and this looks like Jesus, she said. And then they came, the people in the white robes came and got her, but they had taken her in this big crystal house and lights everywhere and lit up, and they told her this was her house, her mansion. This is where she would live. And but they said you had to go back. She said, well, I don't want to go back. They said, no, it's not your time, so you need to go back. So she ended up going back to her body, and she woke up, and the rest is history. And she was still alive, and of course made it back to Bowling Green where she lived, and that's where I met her at that point. I don't know how long it had been since she had had that surgery and that experience, but it was a pretty wild story, I thought. And I wrote a short story about it. It's called The Strange Lady on Indianola Street on my blog. You can read it. It's a fiction story, short story based on truth, the story I just told you. And again, you can find it on my blog called Way Down in Bowling Green. That's W-A-Y, Down in Bowling Green, by Galen A. Smith Sr. And just Google it and you'll find it, the blog, and then do a search for The Strange Lady on Indianola Street, and you'll be able to read the story. But anyway, that's what made me think about that. The mayor coming by the house yesterday. Hopefully I can meet up with him, get to talk with him soon before the election. And then, of course, yesterday's video about me talking about selling life insurance when I first came to town made me think about that story too, about the lady who had out-of-body experience. All right, well, this is Galen. Thanks for tuning in today to Galen's World, BG. And you all have a great day. And remember, keep your chin up, keep working hard, stay positive, and stay safe. Talk to you later. Goodbye.